Gang, gang, gang. hmm It's another day with fellow F. Let me check my swag, guys. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool. Yeah, I'm dope, man. Yo, how you doing? We've not spoken about cryptocurrency for a couple of days, right? hmm So the question is, what's going on in the crypto space right now, and what should we be expecting? What are the latest updates in the crypto space? How is Bitcoin behaving? What should we be doing on Bitcoin right now? What should we be doing on meme coins right now? What should we be doing on altcoins right now? Are we in the alt season, or should we continue waiting for the alt season? A whole lot of questions, right? Yeah, you're not the only one who has those questions. A whole lot of us do. And on today's video, we'll actually be trading Bitcoin live. Let's see if we can catch an entry on Bitcoin. So if you have your Bybit account, this is no financial advice, guys. Not a financial advice. So if you have your accounts ready, good. We're gonna be trading live. Okay? Yeah, we're gonna be trading live. So lately we've been working on a whole lot on the low key, and that's why you see I've not been too active on this channel, but this is our main channel, and here we drop crypto gems back to back. If you want to get all the basics you need concerning crypto, just watch my videos on this channel. You'll get to know a lot. Okay, you'll get to know a lot about how it works. You get to know a lot about how it works. So you can get started as a beginner, you can get started as an intermediate if you already have some basic knowledge about cryptocurrency. And let me try to share this live on my crypto forum. Guys, let's go, guys. Let's go, guys. I'm back again. All right, so our community should be joining us anytime soon. All right, guys. So like I was saying, there's a lot going on in the crypto space, and you should know some basics about cryptocurrency. First, you might be asking yourself, what is this guy talking about? What is that crypto thing he's talking about? Well, it's simple. Crypto is digital money. I just want to give you a little step by step on how the global financial system has, or the global economy has evolved since creation. Okay. All right. Let's say in the beginning, human beings, right? We had a way of trading, or we had a way of paying for services, which was very, very easy. But if you had a poultry, right, and I have what you do is you come to me, make a deal with me, I give you fowls. So that's how they did it in the past. So they call it trade by barter. So they actually used objects, they used tools, they used their possessions in exchange. Have your farm cleared, right? What you do is you say, all right, can you clear my farm? And I'll give you 2 fowls. Sorry, I'm counting though. Hmm? Yeah, some money came in, so I have to count. I know we are live. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I got it right. Yeah, so like I was saying, if you had to get your farm cleared, and you need to pay someone to do it, what you do is you meet someone who will be able to accept your fowl, or maybe your corn in return, right? So that's how they traded in the past. Now, along the line, they discovered that, all right, we can actually make it a lot easier. So they had to transfer to things like gold, right? hmm Something like gold. And let's say you want to perform a service. Yeah, yeah. Or I need a service from you. So you have to render a service to me. What I will do in return is I'll pay you with coins or pieces of gold. Okay. Yeah. So that's what I did in the past. And then later on, they realized gold was a little heavy and not that accessible. They had to now make what we have as fiat paper money. Okay, they made fiat, and that's what we've been using, and we are still using up to date, even though we use gold as well. So most of those things get outdated, but they don't actually get cancelled completely. And along the line, they discovered that all right, now there are so much restrictions on, or so many restrictions on fiat, right? Like the last time I did a transaction, a cash transaction, that I wanted to transfer money from Cameroon to Bahrain. That was when I was in Cameroon. I wanted to transfer money from Cameroon to Bahrain through the bank. So when I got to the bank, I thought it was going to be easy, guys. First, they sent me upstairs to an office. I met one man. The guy started interviewing me, asking me a whole lot of questions, how I make money and why I'm sending money to that person. I gave him all the reasons. And above all, answering questions wasn't really my problem. What really baffled me a lot was the fact that after all those questions, these guys told me this money wasn't gonna get to my man on that same day. One. Secondly, I had to pay high charges. Like, man, I was like, okay, why am I supposed to pay all these things? They said, no, the money has to pass through central bank, whatsoever. They gave me stories and things I didn't even understand because, I'm not a financial guy. So that's when I realized, oh, no, 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 no. I'm not supposed to focus on this fiat shit. And now we get to how crypto came about. It was invented by one man in 2009 and in 2008 named Satoshi Nakamoto, who actually disappeared. No one knows his whereabouts or his identity. So Satoshi made Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is very, very simple, right? It was made on a database or on a data collector called the blockchain network, okay, where every transaction, every activity done can be traced or tracked, okay. Though you might not know the person who did that transaction, but at least you know where the transaction is done and you know when it was done, the amount, whatsoever. You get. And now, the reason why I think crypto is the future of money is because, first, with crypto, you can do a transfer from Australia to Africa in a couple of seconds, in less than a minute. You don't need to pass through any third party. You don't need to pass through anybody. Okay? That person just sends you his address and you send him his coins. Send him the money. Okay? So that's what the crypto space is all about, making life easy for everyone. You can carry $1 billion of Bitcoin and no one worth of Bitcoin, and no one will know the amount of money you carry. But you cannot carry $1 billion of fiat currency in your briefcase and not be noticed. Okay, no one knows you are carrying Bitcoin. Okay, like now, I have assets in my device. No one knows how much I'm carrying. No one knows my net worth, stuff like that. People might be seeing my wallet on the ledger, on yeah, or let's say on the blockchain, but nobody knows who owns the wallet. Okay, so that's it. That's it with Bitcoin. That's it with cryptocurrency. Crypto is the future of money. Crypto is digital money. So that's what I say. Crypto is digital money, okay, or online money. You can call it that way. That's layman's definition. Crypto is online money. As easy as that. Easy to pay and to pay for services and also to purchase goods and also whatsoever. Okay, everything money does can be done with Bitcoin, right? Now the question is it a store of value? Yeah, to an extent it is. Okay, to an extent it is, but um, if you have to say, all right, gold is better than Bitcoin, well, you have your points of view. I will not actually argue you on that. Yeah, I would not say no, 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 that's not true. But rather, what I would say is, well, for me, I think Bitcoin is better because I can carry my Bitcoin. Like right now, if you look at the gold market, it's dropping. All right. All financial assets do have trends. Okay. An uptrend and downtrend. Downtrend is bearish, which means the price is down. So it's the same with Bitcoin. There are times when Bitcoin has to drop. Okay. So you cannot say, okay, because Bitcoin fluctuates, it's not a store of value. It stores value. If you have one Bitcoin, even if it goes to $1, it's still one Bitcoin. Okay. There's still one Bitcoin. Now, what differs is the purchasing power in relation to other assets or other currencies. Okay, so that's just the difference. But to be honest, I consider crypto as a store of value, Bitcoin especially, because I consider Bitcoin digital gold. All right, so I want us to flip our camera and look at the charts to see what's popping if we have something going on for us today, if we can buy or sell Bitcoin. All right, so let's go. So this is what we have right now on Bitcoin. This is what my chart looks like. Okay, I always catch these buys. It's my habit. I always catch these buys. Even the move all the way to this zone, I caught it. Okay, I caught from here to here. I caught this first one from here to here. Caught this one from here to here. That's what I do on weekends. Okay, so if you ask me what should we be doing, I think we should be buying Bitcoin again, targeting 110,400. Okay, targeting 110,400. That's what I think about Bitcoin. So guys, share your views in the comment section. This life was lonely, but hoping to see you on the next live, guys. I'm back and I'll be dropping information. I'll be dropping James here back to back. So let's relate, guys. Let's relate.